At first, I was a little, I got disoriented and sleep deprived. I must admit that this second lock-in taping was much more difficult than the one of last year because we had stricter uh, protocols. Um, at first, I was a little, I got disoriented and sleep deprived because you didn't know, you weren't sure if you were doing the right thing, even the things that you would normally post, yung mga behind the scenes, and you should be careful, and if you do post, you have a disclaimer that that protocols were followed. But I did what came out of this was that I did draw strength from Gina, who started a Bible study group, and of course, it has been a habit since day one, since 2019. Na before we start each taping day, meron kaming praise and worship. I've never prayed so much in my whole life until now. And it does help a lot, and it also helps a lot that you see Wendell, who took one for the team when, kasi we decided instead of we did this lock in one go. We all decided to just stay instead of taking a break for 7 days and go in again for another 8 days for quarantine. And everyone saw that, that's useless. It doesn't make sense. You go out, you may expose yourself to the virus, and then you'll go in quarantine again. Parang it's a waste of time. So you see Wendell taking one for the team. He decided to stay instead of being with his wife who was giving birth. Wow, saludo ako. You're so professional, Wendell. Yeah, and then Aiko also had many things on her plate. I don't know how she could do this role, which is more challenging now than the first one, with so many things on her plate. There were meetings, which had nothing to do with our taping, but still she could compartmentalize. There's Katrina, who was physically sick. We were worried about her because we thought at first that it's just a muscular thing, but the meds didn't work. So I started thinking, it may be nerves, and which was not easy. But she would report to work as if she wasn't in pain. So you take all these people, you take inspiration from all these people who are challenged, and then you just thank God that, boy, I'm glad I'm not the one who's that sick, or I'm glad I'm not the one who has a wife who's giving birth. And so this has all worked so wonderfully, and I think it's really our faith and our love for each other and the love of for what we do. And this has been really a great ride. I really love this family. This is not a team for me. This is a family.
Thank you po.
I also plus it made me appreciate my husband even more, because when I said, okay, we're going to do this in one go, and he was just no questions asked. He could see why I decided. I was just thinking back kasi like Direct Gina kanina mentioned na parang we saw this three little kids na who in front of our very eyes for 2 years grew up to be three individually lovely ladies. And Aiko is also right na may kanya-kanya silang ganda, but all three of them as actors have really grown too. They have their own ways, but still within the characters that they're playing. And it's very interesting how these young girls are so professional that not once nila kami binigyan ng problema, because somehow, especially if you're on lock-in, you see more things because they can't go home. Pero dito wala namang kaming naging problema sa kanila. So you know that they are professional and they're behaving as they should be. So I'm wishing them luck. I'm a fan of the yung tatlong Donnas, and I'm rooting for all of them.